What is up, everybody? It's Animac here for AnimeUproar, and today I will be discussing the latest mind-blowing events in the Black Clover story, including the unveiling of a new ultimate magic power, the escalation of the final showdown inside the Spade Kingdom, and the possible death of an important member of the Black Bulls. This story is just crazy right now, so let's get into it. If you enjoy the Black Clover content on this channel and you want us to keep it going, please leave a like and comment, it helps me out a lot. And if you're new to AnimeUproar, or maybe you watch our videos but you haven't subscribed yet, make this the video that you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. You can also hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at AnimeUproar. Finally, this video will of course contain Black Clover manga spoilers, so please proceed with caution, you have been warned. Now, in the previous chapter, we witnessed that epic entrance that the Heart Kingdom gang made as they suddenly joined the Spade Kingdom infiltration mission. The latest chapter starts off with a flashback to Elysia, and this flashback explains what happened to the Heart Kingdom gang right after we last saw them. That divine creature that Patri had talked about, the guardian deity known as Dryad, turned out to be a giant female tree waifu. I'm not sure if she's supposed to be a fairy or nymph or something else altogether, but whatever she is, Dryad is very friendly and outgoing, and she has the ability to tell the future, at least to some limited extent. I was actually thinking that Tree Waifu might be the fourth elemental spirit, the elemental spirit of the earth. But then again, if she was, wouldn't Patri have just said so? The existence of the elemental spirits is common knowledge, so the fact that she wasn't referred to as an elemental spirit makes me think that she might be something different. What do you guys think? Is Dryad the elemental spirit of the earth? Or is she something else? What role do you think that she is going to play in the rest of the story? Let me know down below. So, even before they arrived in Elysia, Dryad knew that the Heart Kingdom gang was coming, and she also knows that the door to the afterlife, the Tree of Qliphoth, is about to open. And of course, because she knows that, she also knows that if a bunch of devils invade this world, then that would be very bad news for Elysia. And for that reason, Dryad decides to work together with the Heart Kingdom gang and to help them out. Dryad ends up teaching everyone how to use Ultimate Magic, an overpowered secret technique that is normally used exclusively by the elves. This is because the human body is just too weak to channel all of that mana effectively. However, because the Heart Kingdom gang has the ability to channel the mana of nature because of the techniques that they learned inside the Heart Kingdom, Dryad believes that she can actually teach them to use the ultimate magic technique even though they are not elves. If they only had access to their own mana, these humans would never be able to use that technique. But because they now also have access to the mana of nature, with Dryad's help, they will be able to transcend the true magic of the Heart Kingdom, and they will be able to use the even stronger ultimate magic of the Elf tribe. Back in the present, the Heart Kingdom gang begins using their true magic to annihilate those lower tier devils who were pouring out of the Tree of Qliphoth and invading the Spade Kingdom capital. I mean, these guys are basically just NPC devils, so they were used as a way for the Heart Kingdom gang to demonstrate the extent of their cool new powers. Sally is especially excited about True Magic's ability to take out enemies while sparing all their allies on the battlefield, and she hopes that she will get to research this magic at some point in the future. But even though the low tier devils can be taken out relatively easily using True Magic, new middle tier devils suddenly appear behind the low tier ones. It is clear from the get-go that these mid-tier devils are far stronger than the devils who had come before them. So the Heart Kingdom gang are now going to have to rethink their combat strategy. And because this is a highly sophisticated channel, we are definitely not going to mention the fact that one of the mid-tier devils is a tentacle devil waifu. Nope, no one will be talking about the tentacle devil waifu, not here in the video, and definitely not in the comments of this video. But anyway, moving on. Back in Elysia, Dryad had warned the Heart Kingdom gang that while they should be able to take out the lower tier devils without too much trouble, the mid-tier devils and above are a different story. That means that everyone has to be extremely careful from this point forward. Mid-tier devils are in a completely different league when compared to the low-tier devils, so this is going to get much more dangerous from this point on. But our boy Luck Voltia is not afraid. In fact, he sees this as the perfect opportunity to test out his newly acquired ultimate magic. The mid-tier devils are acting pretty cocky and they're actually goading the humans to come play with them. But they quickly change their tune after Luck absolutely smashes them using his ultimate magic technique. Luck looks absolutely awesome while using this new technique, and he moves so fast that the devils can't even see him. They never even saw him coming. Wow, what an incredible power, and I can't wait to see more of this. The chapter then switches focus to what's going on inside the Spade Kingdom Palace, so we're not 100% sure if all of those mid-tier devils got destroyed by Luck's attack, or if more work will need to be done to take them all out. Personally, I'm hoping that Tentacle Devil Waifu survives, but it definitely looked like Luck was able to take them all down on his own and in record time. And if we're being real, that is absolutely crazy. If just one member of the Heart Kingdom gang can take out a bunch of mid-tier devils with a single ultimate magic attack, then we can only imagine what will happen when everyone begins to use their ultimate magic techniques at the same time. This is, without a doubt, a massive power-up for the entire Heart Kingdom gang. But you know what? They are going to need it. All of these devils that we've been seeing so far, at least the ones outside of the palace, are absolute child's play compared to the high tier devils like Lilith, Nama, Lucifer, Megicula, and so on. It's gonna take all of their ultimate magic and much more to stand up to those strongest devils. So yes, these are major power-ups and I can't wait to see all of them in action, but with that said, we shouldn't make the mistake of thinking that this ultimate magic technique alone will be enough to defeat the strongest devils. Those guys are on a whole other level, so this fight is far from over. Meanwhile, the Spade Kingdom castle is being engulfed by both burning and freezing attacks. Attacks which appear to be coming from Lilith and Nama. And what's more, these burning and freezing attacks appear to have taken out Nacht. The final panel of the chapter shows a severely injured Nacht. He's pretty much immobilized because the two devils have used their magic to impale his body in multiple places. And beyond that, what made me even more worried was the fact that Nacht's head is facing downwards as if he has lost consciousness or worse. And so, just as things were beginning to look good for our heroes on the outside of the palace, we are now left worrying about Nacht as his life clearly hangs in the balance. His life is now in direct and immediate danger, and who knows what can happen in the next chapter. Now, do I think that Nacht is dead already? No, I think he's still alive, but I also think that Nacht could lose his life by the end of this arc. As I mentioned in previous videos, the stakes are extremely high in this epic final showdown against the Dark Dryad and all of those devils. And when facing such overpowered devil villains, it is totally possible that someone important might die. In fact, it's actually quite likely, in my opinion, that some big deaths will be happening before this arc is through. Since Nacht is the Black Bull member who was introduced last and whom we've only met a little while ago, Tabata might believe that his death wouldn't upset fans as much as the death of another Black Bull. So with that in mind, Tabata might kill off Nacht at some point in the near future. This is especially plausible now that Nacht has already helped Asta with his Devil Union training, so he's already fulfilled that important aspect of his role in the story. Unfortunately, it is totally possible that Tabata might feel that Nacht has already served his purpose for the story, and now might be a good time to kill him off. Even though killing Nacht off would definitely underscore the importance and seriousness of this situation, I personally still hope that Nacht won't die because we only just met him and I want to know more about him. especially after all the time we as fans spent wondering about who is the Black Bull's vice captain and where has he been for this whole time. But I have to accept that Nacht's death is definitely a possibility, as is the death of many other important characters. Obviously, Asta, Noelle, Yuno, and a few other main characters are safe, let's be real. But a recently introduced character like Nacht is definitely not safe, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. Are we about to witness some major character deaths, and maybe even the death of Nacht? The final panel of this chapter certainly suggests that Nacht is in big trouble. But he's probably just injured, since this is a battle shonen and a character like Nacht wouldn't just be killed off screen. With that said though, do you guys think that Nacht will die during this arc? And if not him, then who else do you think could die before this epic battle ends? Also, what did you think about Ultimate Magic? Did you like this insane technique? And do you think that it stands a chance against the high tier devils like Lucifer? Or do you think that Lucifer is still too strong for even the strongest users of Ultimate Magic? Definitely share your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Black Clover content right here on the channel, please remember to leave a like. It only takes a second, but it helps a lot. And if you're new to AnimeUproar, or maybe you haven't subscribed yet, make this the video that you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. If you don't want to miss our videos in the future, you have to go through the trouble of subscribing, hitting that bell, and then selecting the option that says all. I know it's annoying, but if you don't do it, you're gonna miss a ton of our videos, even if you are subscribed. It's just how YouTube works. You can also hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at AnimeUproar. A big thank you to all of our AnimeUproar patrons for making videos like this one possible. Special thank you to Alpha Sigma, disciple of Lord Twigo himself. And I can't forget all of our The One tier patrons, the ones who rise above all other clans, including Ingrata, The World, A Quiet Respect, Pate Heffa, Liam Thompson, Aljatal, Dr. Courtman, Johnny Boy Draws, Emperor Otaku, Spidey Life Tanel, Baked Buddhist, and Tungsten Tarkus. Finally, thank you also to our Pro Hero tier patrons, including the one and only Gilgamesh, Steelers, Angel Cruz, Anatoly Kazatsky, Joe Stanton, Very Gucci, Jessica Calafond, Rathuin Deora, Alicia Octor, Bonnie Parks, Hinokami and Water, The Red-Haired Raven, Joanne Garcia, Jack Watches Anime, Fatboy Games, Ted No Ted, Deadly Saint, Matthew Cruz, and Anthony Schreiber. If you enjoy our videos and you feel that they provide value for you, consider supporting us on Patreon. Even a single dollar will give you access to our patron exclusive Discord, and your name will appear in our videos along with these amazing people. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.